they brought exactly what we thought they would in terms of the way they played their game, their physicality, their offloading game. They've got some great ball runners. But we didn't see him playing at that level of the game. And then we couldn't get out of a spiral of making errors. That's what we had to do, is just stop making errors, get some field position, and and back of fitness. The one thing the lads are at the moment is very fit, fitter than I've ever seen them before. We had to back that fitness, stick to the plan, play in the right area of the field, which we did. He's respectful of where he is within the group at the moment, remembering that he's not played a lot of rugby in the last year, so it's right that we just keep increasing his game time. He's worked at his game considerably. He's got himself a lot fitter. But no, he's very diligent. He'll be one of the last ones off the training field. I'm delighted for Gav. He deserves all the plaudits that he gets. And he was one guy who learnt from Saturday night, actually, at the first half against Stormers. He learnt a lot there, but I'd say in the second half, a lot of what he did helped turn the game around for us. So I'm pleased with where he's at, and his feet are firmly on the ground. The art is when we bring these guys in, when we blood these guys. I think back to this time last year, we were deliberating how we're going to bring Gav through, the likes of John Hodnett. There's some great guys coming through. Some guys played AIL at the weekend, the likes of John Hodnett, I just mentioned, played it again at the weekend. Jack Daly played for Gary Owen at the weekend. So we're delighted those guys are getting some game time. So there's just a couple of names there which are really pushing us hard. But as I've said previously, we're blessed with the stocks that we got in that back five of the scrum.
They obviously started very fast. In fairness, they were very, very good, as I say, especially out wide. And if you look back to the start of the game, we couldn't really exit efficiently. We struggled a small bit at the start with some of our delivery in the line out. Unfortunately, there was a knock-on early. I just felt like we were compounding errors at the start, and that's how they got into the game. But they capitalised on that, and they really put us under pressure. And thankfully, we went back to what we knew, and it eventually worked out. And we kind of got back a bit of a foothold just before half-time, and that score was massive for our confidence going into the second half. Yeah, the competition is massive in that back five. I think, look, we all have to work really hard. I think everybody brings their own attributes to the game and to the team. And I suppose, look, it's all about the team, and we're just going to keep striving to progress as you can personally. And then if you can just keep trying to play, keep focused on yourself, on what you bring to the team and what you're good at, and hopefully then you can get selected. But that competition is massive in the back five. Yeah, look, it's a kind of a position where you just need time in there. You need experience, you need training time, you need game time, and obviously, luckily, I've got a lot more game time this year. Definitely last year, the end of last year, I got a lot of training time there, so that's made a massive difference. I think, obviously, so far we've been lucky. Our lineout's been going well, and I've got the chance to run the lineout for the first two games. So I'm just going to try to keep building on that. I'm happy with it so far. Obviously, there's always improvements, but luckily it's gone well so far this season. Look, I think each year you want to just build on the year before, and luckily enough, for me, the last game of the season was the Irish cap against the USA. So. Of course, you want to build on that. I think it's been a really good pre-season. I think the new guys coming in, they've really added, and you try to pick up things off them. For me, look, I'm just trying to focus on my own kind of game and try to progress that, and then hopefully have the team in any way I can. So far, yeah, look, we've got two good wins. I've been happy with my own performance. Thankfully getting 80 minutes at the weekend made a big difference to me. Yeah, it's a very, very tough place to go. I think, look, if you look at our last game over there, obviously the Lee Halfpenny, and he kicked a lot of penalties. I think it was 9 record scoring 9 penalties. So luckily for us, near the end, we got Ben Healy got us over the line just about, but that was a very, very tough game. They're very athletic and physical side, and I think especially at the breakdown, they're quite hot at the breakdown. So we'll just have to be all over that for this weekend.